Good morning, my name is Elizabeth and I am Jeffrey's mom.
Hello, my name is Jeffrey, and I'm Jeffrey's father.
So before we start, I want you guys to just think about your job that you have right now. Think 20, 15 years back, this moment, and where that job was then. How different was it from now? If there's a big difference, I want you to think about what caused that change. So the National Collegiate Athletic Association, also known as the NCAA, is a member-led organization that promotes student growth. Right now, it consists of Division I, Division II, and Division III colleges. And that's over 1,000 schools across the country. Today, I'm going to talk about the growth and the change within the NCAA over the last few years, what has caused the NCAA to go from what it once was to what it is now. Some of the changes that I will speak on include the new implementation of NIL, the creation of the transfer portal, and how social media has influenced what college sports look like now. So to start, NIL, also known as name, image, and likeness, was introduced in the summer of 2021. And what it does, it allows student athletes the ability to gain their personal growth, grow their personal brand. They're able to get endorsement deals from companies, from different places that they can accept them and earn money from. So say, for example, right, I'm the star quarterback of a high-end college, Ohio State, Georgia, and there's a major company that reaches out to me, whether it's through DMs and email, and they say, hey, if you promote this product that we have, we will send you a certain amount of money. And the video, it could be like a video, I could post something to my social media page, but that's basically what NIL is. They're giving you a platform to speak on about their product, and all you have to do is just talk about it and promote it, and you get paid for it. The next thing that also has changed college sports a lot is the transfer portal, which student athletes have always had the ability to transfer to different schools. But the transfer portal is it's a game changer in college sports. It was introduced on October 15th, 2018, and it's a much easier way to transfer. It eases the ability for students to transfer. What the transfer portal is, so say I'm a student athlete, and I'm in my second year in college. I'm not feeling the situation I'm in right now, so I decide, hey, I'm gonna put my name in the transfer portal and hope to find a better place, because that's the goal of the transfer portal. Go to the college that you want to be at. According to Nate Cunningham of Sports Illustrated, the process is, say you have the transfer has the desire to leave their current university and go to another one. They have to contact someone within the school, and then within 2 business days, that person that they contacted, the commission advisor, they have to put that information into an online database, and through that online database, all coaches in all schools across the country have the ability to view it. And then that's how the transfer portal basically works. You put your name into that, colleges and coaches are able to see that, and if they want you, they look more into you. They have your contact information, your academic information, and if they want you, they'll contact you, let you know, hey, come over here, come for a visit, a few days. If you like it, maybe you stay here long term. Next, and the last thing, social media presence has been critical. All teenagers in this current age, they all use social media if it's for personal use, if they want to promote something. But social media brings a whole new impact to college sports. It allows so many more ways of communication that coaches can use to contact family, friends of the person they want to contact in hopes to get a hold of what they want to do, which is recruit that player to have them come to their school that they coach. And with social media, the recruit, they post stuff, they can post their highlights. 25 years ago, you're not looking at highlights of a recruit. You're going in person to watch them play, or you're going in person to talk to them. But with social media, now you're allowed to basically just 5 seconds into if you get sent a highlight reel or a play that someone does, you can look more into them just by 5 clicks and tapping onto their information. And with Instagram, right? I saw a report that a college basketball coach, what they look at through social media is how that person presents themselves. Is that personality right for them? If they see any red flags within that potential recruit, and if they want to look more into them, if they think they fit the criteria of what they want their program to be, they can direct message them and tell them to come to their school. Now, after telling you the basics of what has basically caused college basketball to be different, or college sports to be different than what it was 20 years ago, I'm going to talk about how it is different. I told you the basics, what's changed. Now I'm going to tell you what it looked like 20 years ago, 15 years, 10 years ago to now. So before NIL was introduced, college athletes did not have the ability to make money because the NCAA held their name, image, and likeness. So say you're a college basketball fan and you have your favorite college basketball jersey in 2018 and you want to get their jersey. You couldn't do that because the NCAA restricted a player's name. They had their name. They couldn't sell a jersey of that player, and the player couldn't make money from that. And with the busy schedule of a college athlete, they don't have the opportunity to have a job. They can't go from practice to job to school. That's just way too much happening. For example, in 2020, an Alabama quarterback, Bryce Young, in a way to make money, he had to do DoorDash on the side. And for a quarterback that's, one of the best players on the team in the country, that's just, kind of unheard of. Why would you not pay that person to do what they do, to play football, when you're withholding them from their, name, image, and likeness? And with NIL, that changed that. Also, NIL and transfer portal go hand in hand because there's levels, right? There's conferences in college sports. There's Big Ten, SEC, and then there's low, like the WAC. The lower tier schools, they're not going to have as much of an NIL budget as the bigger schools. So when the bigger schools target these players, they're going to have a lot better opportunity to recruit and get these people to come to their schools. 20, 25, 30, 40 years ago, NIL wasn't a thing, so there's not as big of an advantage for these upper tier schools in comparison to the lower tier schools as there is now. You're going to see a lot more. If a person enters the transfer portal, a high recruit, they're going to go to a higher school because they want more money. That's the main importance. They want more money, and the higher schools, the upper schools, they're going to offer that at a lot higher rate than the lower schools. Also, social media. People want to build their social media brand. If you build your social media brand, that also increases your NIL deals. If you get more NIL deals, you make more money. But when you look back again in the past, before all this happened, no money was made from college athletes. So the importance of social media is not as much as it once was, the importance of social media now is much greater than it once was, because money drives a lot of people. A lot of people come from rough neighborhoods, rough lives. They want to be able to provide for their family, and with money, that can benefit you for so long in the long run. In all, college sports now is a lot different than it was 25 years ago. And we're in a whole new generation of college sports. NIL, transfer portal, a lot of other things that I didn't include in this speech. But they all play a factor in what the long-term effect will be in college sports. I appreciate you guys for listening, and I hope you take away, and I hope you think about what your job is right now and how much that's changed in the past few years, in the past few decades.